This guy was in a field when he looked over to see this all-white moose and he couldn't believe it. Never seeing something like this in his life, and it looks amazing. The moose was just casually going through the water as he brought out his camera to record this moment, making sure to film this since he knew no one would believe him if he told them. When these donkeys came across this fence they needed to get past, they looked at it for a while, but then decided to just hop over it. And after the second one hopped over as well, it was now the third one's turn. But instead of jumping over immediately, he looked at it for a bit and then quickly figured out he can just lift up the stick and remove it. Instead of spending time and energy going around problems, he just solved it instead, showing how smart this donkey is. Her dog loves pools, so on this day, she caught him hopping over their fence and then jumping in the neighbor's pool, thinking no one was looking. And when she went over to try to get him out, he wasn't having it, swimming away from her. So she tried again and he jumped back in. And to top it all off, he then went over to stand in the shallow end to splash the water around, so happy to be in the pool and where she can't get him. When this baby dropped his bottle at the zoo and it fell into the water, these orangutans came over to try and get it. And since they couldn't reach it through the fence, one of them grabbed some paper and then tried to roll it up to use it as a stick. He then reached through and tried over and over to drag the bottle closer to him, and he didn't give up until he finally got it. But instead of throwing the bottle back to the family, he just drank it instead, as everyone started laughing. An incredibly smart animal showing how they problem solve just like us.